Girl, what's going on? Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the King of Reeds video, child. Let me tell y'all something. GloRilla, girl, you can't mess this up. You is on the up, you on the tour with my sister, and you around here being foolish. Girl, we gotta talk about that. So much to talk about in this King of Reeds video. I have not done a King of Reeds video probably like a week, and y'all know stuff be piling up. We got so much to talk about. Quavo versus Chris Brown, like, I would have never thought, like, what's going on? We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about Summer Walker debuting her new boo. The girls on Twitter is calling him out and saying, hey, like, sister, you might wanna look into him. He has a history of doing some specific things to women. So, girl, you need to check into that. We're gonna talk about that. Also gotta talk about Summer Walker being on tour and having bronchitis and refuses to seek medical attention, girl. We gotta talk about our favorite fruit juice being expired. OJ, expired, child, gone. Well, talking about expired, we gotta talk about the fact that Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth, has to talk to a judge and ask for, hey, I'm going, you know, my wife, she's famous, she's going on tour. Can I go out the country, you know, and I hope they deny it. I hope they deny it. The fact, like, girl, this man, child, it's just, I just can't right now. I just can't. Gotta talk about Azealia Banks and Doechii. Gotta get into that. Ari Lennox whacking the hell out of Joe Budden. Gotta also talk about the Megan challenge, cheeks for cheeks, period. We love that, and I love that for me. I think that's about, you know, some of the things. We got a couple other stuff to talk about, but before we do any of that, let's go ahead and get to the mental health check-in. Mental health is doing her thing. I feel great. I feel like I am in a metamorphosis stage of my life right now. I'm figuring things out, trying to organize things, and I feel like I'm seeing things for what they are, and I'm just, you know, revising stuff, connections and situations and friendships and all the other stuff. So that's what I'm working on with myself, and I'm just trying to prepare myself for the summer, spring, girl, like all of the things. I'm just like in a good place, and I want to stay in this good place, and I feel like for me to continue to stay in this good place, I'm gonna have to let some things go as I continue to grow. And I love that for me. I'm like getting into my creative bag. I'm working on something right now, and I'm investing in something. I hope that does well. I can't wait till y'all see that. This is probably gonna come out the end of this month. I can't wait. Trying something different. We're trying some new things. I'm trying different thumbnails and stuff over here. Tell me if y'all like it. I liked my thumbnail for the video about all the men's and the male rap beef. I don't know if y'all like it, because that video did not do as good as I thought it was gonna be. Y'all was like, what's that? Why your face ain't in it? So tell me if you prefer my face to be in the thumbnail. Let me know if you prefer it to be there. I feel like y'all want my face in thumbnails. I feel like y'all want to see me react to certain things. But here's the secret. I hate taking pictures. You ain't noticed. I hate taking thumbnail pictures. But I will if y'all want it. But we are getting some good laughs over on Patreon, period. I did do a recent video that I did not know that folks were going to, you know, relate to, is, you know, my slow disconnection with celebrities and people who are celebrity like obsessed. So I did a video about that, almost 20 minutes, and like a lot of people related to it and got it. I was like, oh wow, like, so I'm not the only one. Like, I'm not the only one. But we be chopping it up over on Patreon, so make sure you check it out if you can. If you can't, I definitely understand. But we appreciate the girls over on Patreon because they be keeping the things moving, okay? So as we talk about keep it moving, let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. The tea for today is no glow, girl, GloRilla. Now my girl GloRilla, hallelujah, woo! GloRilla, child. GloRilla is in the news for being arrested for a DUI earlier this week in Atlanta, specifically Gwinnett County. I don't know if Gwinnett County is one of those counties that you want to stay away from. I try to stay from all of the out counties in Atlanta, like I try to, but I've heard about Gwinnett and I've heard about Clayton. Like, so apparently she was arrested for driving under the influence. She refused a sobriety test. She did not take it, you know, the blow into the thing. She did not take it. And apparently the video just leaked. I just watched it of her, you know, doing the walk and the nose touching and all the other stuff. And to me, watching the video, it seems as though everything was good. It didn't seem like this was drunk. Like when they described it to TMZ, because one thing police gonna do is they're gonna leak the story if it benefits them, out to the media. But when it's coming to them being held accountable, somebody in their team doing something, you know, illegal or something that was messed up or unaliving folks, girl, they do not leak anything. They close ranks. So the police department is supposed to serve us. That's what we pay taxes for. But I'm not understanding what's going on because y'all leak stuff when y'all want to. There's no reason why that clip should have been leaked to TMZ. Like, what's going on? Like, it seems like y'all self-serving, which is a critique that a lot of folks have given about the police, how they're very self-serving. The situations that have happened in Chicago, a situation that's happening right now where someone was just like, you know, unalive, and I think 20 something like bullets was found in them over the course of like, what, 1 minute? Like, we're not getting any leaking of these police officers who, like, we're not getting any of that. So what's going on? It's just the police department, all of them function the same. Because what are they protecting at the end of the day? Comment below. The video, I watched it, it didn't look like she was drunk to me. They said that they smelled weed and alcohol in the car. First of all, I don't trust police. I've already said that. I also know how police, white police officers, police period, perceive black folks and blackness. Yes, they smell weed, alcohol or whatever. The weed was enough. They might not even smell any alcohol. They probably saw this person driving this nice vehicle, weed. Girl, she did a U-turn, they pulled her over, gave us sobriety, she just, it was a lot. It was a lot, and I don't know, like, it just didn't seem like it was that necessary. I don't blame her for refusing to take the sobriety, like the breathalyzer or whatever. Some folks say you shouldn't do it. She did say that she had a drink, but she didn't seem to be drunk from the video I was seeing. I don't see how she failed that. I don't see how she failed that test. I'm watching, I'm like, I don't see. She said she had to pee, but GloRilla, you did post a picture and delete it with some Taylor port on top of your head, girl. Let me tell you something. Taylor port is so damn nasty, you need to be arrested for that. Let me tell you something, if Jesus turned water into Taylor port, we would have a conversation, child. I probably would have snitched on him. Oh, can I make a joke like that? Ooh, I feel my subscriber numbers dribbling down like y'all finna eat me up for that. Oh, I should have saved that joke for Patreon. I might delete it, and we'll see. But Taylor port is nasty. Y'all drinking Taylor port, have some class. Have some class about yourselves, but she deleted that. GloRilla, you are on the up. Press has been good around for you. Like, everything's been good. You know, the little stuff that you had with JT, we've moved on from that. Like, you deleted your tweets, you moved on. You are on a tour that is like selling out, like actually selling out. Like, I couldn't even find no tickets for the Atlanta show on June 1st. Like, girl, what's the tea? Like, you are on tour with Megan. Why are you in mess? Like, Megan is on Instagram Live laughing at jokes being made about her. Oh, the things that you have lied about. When Megan said that in that lie, I hollered. Oh, the things that you have, like, Megan is in a good place from what we can see. You know, even though folks were saying she had a nose job or whatever, like, girl, Megan ain't had no nose job. Let me tell you, there's one particular, like, person on YouTube who be waiting for Megan to fail at any minute because they are a major barb. Like, the scrutiny that they try to give Megan, they don't even give an ounce to homegirl, to Nicki. They don't give an ounce. Like, girl, you must be on payroll. You have got to be on payroll. That girl has not had no nose job. She has not had no nose job. I just don't see Megan had no nose job. It just, like, girl, it's just the contour. Like, and that's funny, it's coming from folks who do not even show their face in videos. Like, girl, I'm talking all this mess. Girl, what's going on? Like, what's the tea? GloRilla, you on the up. There's no need for you being a mess. Like, girl, I'm glad you deleted that picture. Like, girl, no ma'am. Like, we don't need no drama. We don't need no unnecessary drama. Like, Megan has been through enough. Stop. So I'm glad she deleted the picture. I'm glad the video is leaked, even though, like I said, it shouldn't have been leaked because it's self-serving for the police department. But it really doesn't show us a lot. Like, a lot of folks are agreeing and saying this doesn't look like that she was drunk. It doesn't seem like that. So I don't know what's going on. So, girl, I don't know. But y'all know how the police are. I don't trust them. We just had a video of a female police officer in Tallahassee open up a bottle of liquor, doing the same type of test with this black man and throwing it back in the thing. Throwing it back in the car. Opening it up and throwing it in there. Like, what's going on? Like, self-serving. I just don't, like, Now, I did scream when she said, "Do you know who I am?" Girl, what? You know what? She's so Memphis. Ain't no excuse though, GloRilla. Should not be driving under the influence under any circumstances, period. Like, the machines that we are driving, these cars are tanks. And you can, like, I've seen a lot of, like, wreck videos for some reason because I was watching somebody do burnouts and stuff. Like, folks driving recklessly in these cars, these Hellcats and Scat Packs. I know, I'm one of them. But I'll be doing this stuff. But y'all be driving reckless. And being under the influence is just not, y'all know how I feel about that. Those who know, know. I do not play that. I would tell a friend in a minute to sit down, like, girl, you're not going anywhere. And I expect a friend to tell me the same thing. But if I know I'm drinking, more likely I'm Ubering. And I always eat as I drink to, you know, give me a little bit, whatever. But as somebody who's been, like, drinking for a minute, I know, like, my limits. And I feel like everybody should know them at this, like, people should know. But people get behind the wheel all the time. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So, GloRilla, like, girl, we'll see. Find out the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Moving on, let's talk about Summer Walker. Child, Summer Walker, man, has been called out. Summer Walker then debuted a new man, honey, and the girls are saying, Summer, the man that you talking to is trash. Like, they have accusations of, you know, this man harassing women. And come to find out, he used to have Miss Fans. He was doing content with other, like, female, you know, Miss Fan content creators. And they said that he was harassing them. And so she posted on Instagram, she said, delete all my social media and build a forum with someone. Hopefully soon. I don't see how going and deleting all your social media and live on the forum is going to help you when you are laying and booing up with a person who's been accused of some stuff. Like, and it's not no light stuff. Like, you know, it ain't like it's one or two people. It's multiple folks with screenshots. Like, there was one person who came forward and said that he was sending pictures of Summer Walker's child to her, and also was sending pictures of Summer Walker to her. Like, Summer Walker, somebody you talking to, like, doing something like that. I don't play that. I don't play that. Like, I don't play that. But, like, Summer Walker, you know, it's okay. Like, these men are messed up. It's okay to, like, you didn't know or whatever, because all of them are different. But once you find out, you should take it serious. Like, once you find out, you should be like, okay, let me see. You should ask him and he should be honest. But some of the stuff is just, I can't see how you can see that and still think it's cool. But, you know, look who Nicki Minaj is with, so, girl, I don't know. I don't see. It's just, ain't no man worth it to me. It's just no man worth it. Speaking of men who ain't worth it, let's talk about Chris Brown and Quavo. Girl, they are at it tough for whatever reason over Karrueche Tran. Apparently, Quavo is dating Karrueche Tran. And that's Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend, and Chris Brown found out about it and took some shots, you know, at him on some song or whatever. And Quavo has responded with a little diss song, and it sounds like trash. And the way he kept, like, talking about Chris Brown, he said, "Oh, you wasn't hitting it right. You wasn't hitting it." Like, what? He is calling Karrueche the B word repeatedly on his song, repeatedly. Hello. Like, what's going on? Like, he just continues to call her B. Like, what is going on? Like, hello? Trash for trash. I guess that's what is going on, child. I hope they get it together. I really, really hope they find it. I hope they find it quick, because it's just not making any sense to me. Like, what? Huh? Ooh, Jesus. Moving on, let's talk about expired orange juice. OJ has passed away. Y'all know who he was, the guy in the Bronco driving off. Which is funny, my neighbor has a Bronco. Well, not that one, he has the newer version. They're actually cute. I wouldn't mind having the Bronco. Maybe. But OJ, unfortunately or fortunately, passed away from his battle with cancer. I think he had prostate cancer or something. So he passed away. And girl, everybody was online like, oh, it was a big conversation. Like, I was like, huh? Folks would feel like they got a one-up on the white folks, and I'm just like, that man was abusive. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, he was abusive to his wife before homegirl, before whatever her name is. Like, Hello? Are y'all okay? It's not that serious to get back at. It's not that serious for me. And this is where we get into a conversation about, because folks were going up for, they was on Vlad TV, who was two male guys, I guess they, in hip hop, I don't really care. They was in a video talking to Vlad TV, and Vlad TV, the guy, Adam, the white dude, asked them, he's like, so what you think about this Diddy situation? And one of them went off, was like, why you ask us about homeboy from Nickelodeon, and why y'all ain't talking about that? Like, y'all seem to think that, you know, these white, an abuser is an abuser no matter they white or black, point blank period. It doesn't matter. Like, we're talking about rap. First of all, why, if y'all care so much about black folks, why is y'all even on Vlad TV to begin with? That's the issue. What's going? This man only talks about black stuff. Y'all sitting next to this white man and gossiping. Then y'all get upset. Like, this is what y'all protecting. Diddy, girl, please miss me. And I think about that and how folks were, oh, well, they do it. We don't care if they're white or black. Abuse is abuse, period. It does not matter. It was wrong. Like, and OJ had a history of these things. He had a history of these things. So I don't get it. It's not that serious for me to be rooting for somebody who, like, it doesn't. I don't know. No, ma'am. I'm not feeling it at all. So yeah, he passed away. Folks was rallying around it and just talking about, I was like, girl, I don't care about OJ. He's not a martyr. I don't know why we are, like, that man did not like black people. OJ did not like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Like, he did not like black folks. Like, this revisionist stuff that we be doing to, like, support folks who would not spit if we was on fire is hilarious. Like, it makes absolutely no sense to me. Yeah. God rest that poor bastard soul. Like, girl, what? Hello? Speaking of prayers, let's pray for Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, judged to deny his request to be able to fly out across, you know, the planet and tour with Nicki Minaj. No, I hope they deny it. And I hope he does go, and I hope they find out, and I hope they lock him up. That is my wish. That's what I wish. Period. It's like, I wish, like, where's Dragon Tail? Like, I'm grabbing the scale, and I'm like, girl, I wish, please do it. Once again, like, girl, your man having to, whew, this is the man that you talking about some love of your life, child. Like, so apparently he was granted permission. Kenneth Petty has been granted permission to travel internationally to support his wife, Nicki Minaj, on her Pink Friday World Tour while on probation for failing to register as an ex-offender. On Tuesday, April 16th, United States District Judge Michael W. Fitzgerald granted Petty, 46, permission to travel internationally from April 17th to July 14th, according to documents obtained by People. So apparently his probation officer didn't have no issue with it and all that other stuff. So yeah, girl. Yeah, the fact he had to ask. That's interesting. Moving on. Azealia Banks and Doechii. Let's talk about it. So recently, Azealia Banks talked about Doechii on Instagram in comparison to her new song Alter Ego, and was saying that, you know, this song is a copy of mine or whatever, like we're not the same, da 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 da. I'm not a music girly. I don't listen to enough Azealia Banks music to know. I do like the song Alter Ego, heard it, loved it. Azealia Banks responding to Doechii with so much vitriol and so much disgusting, so much colorism, so much colorist language is disgusting to me. And I just want Azealia Banks to go. I want her to go. I'm tired. Like, I'm just tired. Like, I'm tired of these half-ass, you know, reads and stuff on the culture and stuff. It's just like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Period. Like, it makes absolutely no sense for you to be calling this girl ugly and saying all these other things. It's just like, girl, you don't like the music, you don't like her, just ignore. Like, it's annoying. Like, what's funny about this whole situation with Azealia Banks is that Azealia Banks is a Twitter finger, Instagram, like, talking none of this energy. Where was this energy at when your phone was eating you up on Wild 'N Out? Where was this energy at when Jimmy the Cricket was eating you up and running around the stage, like, talking about your bottom gums and teeth? Where was this energy at? You was not able to eat nobody up. Like, shut the up. You are not funny. Like, girl, you're not a comedian, you're not a culture critic. Like, shut up. I feel like we give Azealia Banks too much. We're thankful for the music that you have given us. It's cute, loved it, very talented girl. But if you're not gonna put out any more music, let the girls do their thing. Like, you're not giving your fans anything than these half-ass written articles on Instagram and stuff. Like, girl, please go sit down. You don't know whose side you wanna be on. Like, please go sit down. Please go sit down. Like, girl, it's tiring, to be honest. Like, I don't see Doechii is nowhere near ugly. Azealia Banks is nowhere near ugly. Like, I just don't understand the result of colorism. I just don't understand why we're doing it. Azealia Banks, like, girl, your fans are always, like, rightfully so, talking about how the industry has done you over because of colorism, and then you go and be colorist. I just don't understand it. Put the phone down and pick up a book and just shut up. You done lost 20 Instagram, Twitter accounts. Shut up. Like, you are addicted to attention at this point. Did not agree with Doechii making comments about her being in the psych ward. I think jokes like that is a chop. And I enjoy Doechii, but, like, talking about stuff like that, it's not cool. But I understand Doechii's frustration, continuously listening to her say, like, nasty stuff about her when she's just out here making music. Just like, girl, let's move on. Like, Azealia Banks, like, child, if the girl don't mean anything to you, why you bring her up? Obviously it's something. Obviously it's something. I just feel like Azealia Banks is just so miserably unhappy, and the one thing she's good at is pretending as if she's not bothered by stuff, but she's bothered by every little thing. Every little thing. And I wish that we can just let her, like, Azealia Banks and Kaya, I wish I would just let them go. But some of y'all can't let the nastiness go because y'all enjoy nastiness. Like, I still have folks who subscribe to whole YouTubers who have made jokes about me being positive. Like, I have whole friends who have no issue still following certain folks who have made comments, negative comments about my status and my health. Like, it doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. Like, folks will listen to somebody make whole jokes about folks being positive. I can't. Like, this is why I'm like this is the main reason why I'm to myself. Like, this is one of the main reasons. I just can't do it. But yeah, that's all I got for Miss Azealia, or whatever her name is, this week. Ari Lennox whacking Joe Budden, period. I loved it. Posted a video of him being smacked by somebody. I love that. Go, period. You ate that up, Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox, period. Because Joe Budden be talking mess. He just be talking, I'm just glad she did that. I'm glad that she whacked him and posted that. She went off on him, as she should. I honestly don't even remember what it was about, but I know it was fun to see that clip of him, like, almost get smacked or smacked. Hilarious. I love Ari Lennox, period. The Megan challenge, cheek for cheek. Now, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see, cheek for cheek. The Megan challenge, bringing all the girls out, shaking clappers, shaking them all. Like, I'm here for every bit of it, period, Periana. All of that. I love it. Shout out to Megan. Go Meg, go Meg. So talk about, like, that's what we should be talking about. Not GloRilla, you know, putting the Taylor Port on top of her head and being drunk. We like, girl, look at me, pay attention. The Drake versus Kendrick situation still going on. Rick Ross situation still going on. Now Drake waited 3 weeks to respond with this diss track, and now he rushing Kendrick. Like, girl, the song been out like 3 weeks, and we was waiting for 3 weeks. Don't be rushing Kendrick. Don't be rushing it now, white boy. Oh, somebody saying, I think that's corny. Whew, girl. Okay, sister. That's all I got, y'all. Tell me what y'all thought about this Karrueche video. Tell me what y'all thought about the topics. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, I'll talk y'all later. Bye.